Geeking Out is brought to us by Ditcher Quick and Bolt Divorce Lawyers. Ditcher Quick and Bolt.
Come again?
All right. So on today, we were going to talk about a few things.
Talking to me?
I was just... I was just...
Are we going now?
No, we're on.
Oh, okay.
We've been recording for a little while now, actually. So, okay. So, did you want to cover your stuff first? Yours, I feel like, is a little bit more exciting, a little bit more novel for Marvel fans. I mean, traditionally, we've been watching a lot of the Marvel properties out of the Disney Plus app, and here's one that's not so family friendly, but is still coming out of Marvel Studios. Tell everybody about it.
It's called Hit Monkey, and it's coming out on Hulu November 17th. It's an animated series starring Jason Sudeikis, Olivia Munn, and George Takei. And it's literally about a monkey who's an assassin.
And you're supposed to take this seriously too, but I think it's there's a charm to it because at the end of the day, it's a monkey. It can't talk.
Who's the monkey?
It's literally just a monkey.
Just a monkey making monkey noises.
And so Jason Sudeikis' character is a hitman that gets taken in by these monkeys because he's like running away from some soldiers or whatever. And then the main character, monkey, whatever his name is, I think he's just called Hit Monkey. I think he's literally just called Hit Monkey. Starts.
It's not a person. Why would they give him a name?
No, he has no real name.
Hit monkey.
It's just a hit monkey.
Yeah.
It's just a monkey assassin.
It's like Daryl's dog in Walking Dead. Just called him Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, starts just kind of
So there's going to be a whole series behind all this?
Well, it's a comic book.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a comic.
It's a graphic novel series already. So, yeah, it's already pretty developed.
So this monkey kind of just observes. Bryce is the character name. Just his martial arts moves, and so he kind of just self-trains. And
I'm sure there's a montage in there somewhere.
Wielding guns, self-taught martial arts. It's a monkey.
A very intelligent monkey.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
But at some point, the dude dies, right? And now he becomes his ghost that's tethered to him all the time?
Right. All of this is in the trailer.
Yeah.
So it's like this has to happen for the story to start.
You have to just accept that it's a ridiculous premise, but it looks wildly entertaining.
It does.
You all can look up the trailer that's online right now. Specifically, this is the one on YouTube. I mean, it's the trailer, the official trailer. I'll play the last maybe 1 minute of it. It'll kind of give you an idea of what.
We saw the Morbius one. Why didn't you put this one on?
Because we were talking about this first, man. All right, here we go.
He's one of the good guys.
Your code? You're only going to kill killers. Do you really want to fight with one hand tied behind your back? Oh, I know you can use your feet too. That's not the goddamn point.
He's here to protect us all.
Time to get bloody. 2 dudes, 2 fates. I don't know about you, but I'd watch the shit out of that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the conversation we're having. Just the back and forth is incredible.
So what I like about this is that it goes to show that how calculated Disney is in every move that they make. They have the Disney Plus, which is all family friendly, but of course, if you want to swoop up Fox and Hulu while you're at it, you can put anything on there that's still Marvel related or Disney related, but specifically more geared now towards the adult audience.
Yeah. That's what I like about this.
Yeah.
This monkey gives $0.
And so they're going to be going on specific adventures, I guess? Or what's the main plot here? Who's the villain? And do we know that yet?
Not from the trailer, but in the trailer, he also describes the monkey as a killer of killers. So essentially, he's a good guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like a Dexter?
Pretty much, but doesn't try to cover it up because he's a legit monkey and gives 0 fucks.
What if he?
You should be working for their marketing team.
I should. Marvel now giving 0 fucks.
0 fucks.
Imagine if he just gets euthanized and then that's the end of that.
That's it.
He's like, oh, he got caught. Okay, cool. Euthanize him. Credits. Okay. I mean, Harambe didn't stand a chance. Why should this one? Oh, too soon?
Too soon.
Oh, my bad. Too soon?
We're still in the pandemic caused because of
Jesus.
that death. So
Was that what?
you have to respect
Is that what caused it?
Harambe.
Jesus Christ.
Stupid ass kid.
What
If it
else you
wasn't
got?
for that kid, we would not have a pandemic right now, bro.
I don't think that's how it
This
works.
is known. This is just,
You look that up.
Right?
don't look it up.
Don't look at
Don't look it up.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
All right.
You will only make yourself dumber by a second.
I mean, according to 4chan, I hear different.
Oh. There's a whole subreddit on it.
Yeah.
The second story I have is that the Black Panther 2 movie production is going to shut down towards Thanksgiving in a couple of weeks because the main actress, Letitia Wright, who's playing Suri, got injured in one of the stunts and she needs more time to recover. So essentially the production crew filmed everything that they could without her, like all the other scenes, and now they just need to film her shots. But she still needs a couple more months. And the Black Panther 2 movie, Wakanda Forever is the title, is going to be pushed back until November 2022.
I'm curious what they're going to do about them not having Chadwick in there because what's more intriguing to me is that they said that they weren't going to like show him being killed off or how's that going to work? I mean, we never saw him die in the universe except for when, the snap, but he comes back
Right.
after the snap. So we never see him die. I don't know how they're going to spin this.
They might, who knows?
Because they weren't going to computer animate him. They've said that.
Yeah, there's
few
any
times.
number of ways that this can go. They can, just do a brief story and pay homage to him and
You could
bury
always
his
just say
character.
he's in some sort of secret mission
Yeah.
or something. Like he's, and it's more about Wakanda and everyone else than the actual Black Panther.
Yeah.
I guess.
And then Black Panther just shows up, never really shows his face.
Just him in the suit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, they could do it that way. It really can go either way.
Or they could go Leia with it.
Well, from the reports of the movie set, it looks like Suri is going to take up the Black Panther
Right. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
suit. So we're just going to see which direction they take with Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther.
R.I.P.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's interesting. Well, the last one that I had here was it's something that if you're following what's going on with the Sony, Marvel, Disney partnerships, you would know that this latest Morbius trailer that just came out, starring Jared Leto, gave hints of it existing not only in our current Tom Holland's universe, that Spider-Man's universe, but also in the Tobey Maguire universe. So Jared Leto's upcoming take on the vampiric anti-hero looks to set reference for all three major live-action versions of Spider-Man, so even the Andrew Garfield one. So if you watch the teaser, thanks to a trailer released back in early 2020, we know that the movie will feature Michael Keaton's Vulture. Well, it doesn't really say that he's Vulture, but if Michael Keaton's in there, why wouldn't it be the same Michael Keaton character that we had in the first Spider-Man,
Right.
who he was as the Vulture?
Right.
And that was in the Tom Holland one for the Homecoming one. So that in itself was confusing enough as the moment seemingly confirmed that the Morbius movie will take place in the MCU. So everybody's like, okay, so they're following that storyline. But now that we've had several mentions that there's going to be a multiverse and we're slowly being introduced to it, specifically with what we've seen in the Disney Plus series that have come out in the last few months, they're really kind of inching towards that partnership that Spider-Man is going to have with Doctor Strange. And that's supposed to open up the whole fucking thing. What If did that for us too. Did you end up watching What If?
What If was amazing.
What If was, Yeah, it was impressive as fuck. I like how everything just tied together at the end. You thought that these were going to be like just single snapshot 30-minute episodes, and at the end, that last one, it all still came together and worked.
Right.
So that gives you an idea of all the multiverses. They've just blatantly said this exists in Marvel, accept it, and now it's going to be a little crazy. So the second thing was that in the first trailer, there was a picture of a Spider-Man graffitied onto a wall, but it wasn't Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Instead, Peter Parker was wearing the same suit in the Sam Raimi movies, which featured Tobey Maguire as the lead character in that one. And now the new trailer features newspaper headlines referencing both Rhino and Black Cat, two villains who appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which had Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. And just in case you thought those were new versions of the old characters, is also an Oscorp building with the same Oscorp logo seen in those Andrew Garfield movies. So to add to the confusion, the newspaper has the same Daily Bugle logo that was seen in Venom 2, which we don't know who his Spider-Man is yet. I mean, we've only seen the couple Venom movies that have been released. So one final hint at things to come is the trailer sees Jared Leto speaking to the camera saying there's a web of opportunity. The multiverse, it seems, has arrived, and Morbius is on a collision course with all three live-action versions of Spider-Man. And one other thing that this was referencing, because you know how like in the Loki, did you watch the Loki one?
Right, yeah.
So in the Loki one, when they're looking at the screen, it's looking at the timeline split into different timelines, which can also be in a universe, I think.
Right.
And one of those mentions having to deal with vampires.
Right.
So this, I mean, this can all just kind of go from one multi-universe to another, and this can be how he met the Timekeepers, or at least that.
And that's what I'm hoping or thinking they're going to be doing with these movies, right? Is at the movies is where you'll see them actually clash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's going to be pretty fucking epic. Because, yeah, like the Loki and the What If are definitely tied in.
Mm-hmm.
Right. As far as like setting the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, yeah, that this is going to just continue.
It's going to set the stage for Kang, too, the Conqueror.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that's going to be probably a few like major Avenger movies out in the future.
Well, no more Avengers, right?
Well, it'll be a new Avengers, a new type of Avengers.
They're doing a series, New Avengers or Young Avengers.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, on Disney Plus.
All right.
It's in the faces.
There's so much. But
So,
yeah, like what
yeah.
about the Eternals? Is that a one and a, or is that supposed to be a?
You know, it ties in with everything.
Right.
It
It
really
does.
does.
So
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, same. But
Yeah, it's out. We haven't even seen Shang-Chi, so we're a little behind there. And
I did see Shang-Chi.
you like it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole DBZ at the end. That shit was
It's-
dope.
Oh, yeah, I heard it was good. Like action wise, like it's like
Yeah.
fire.
Hey, well, for those who didn't know, it's also going to be starting Friday the 12th. It'll be on Disney Plus.
Oh, there
So
you
for
go.
those who haven't had a chance to check it out at the movie theaters and just have Disney Plus, it'll be on that.
Pirate Bay.
You can just get a torrent for it.
You know who's gonna end up being in Mobius?
Jared Leto.
No, I have a theory that Blade's gonna show up somehow.
Oh, you think that
What?
he'll maybe towards the end, maybe like an end credit thing?
Wait, like Blade or
Like-
like
Yeah, like Blade,
fucking
fool.
Blade. Yeah.
No, but I mean like Wesley Snipes or like.
The new Blade. There's been a new
Yeah.
casting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there's been a new
Yeah.
casting. Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. So now Blade.
Right.
Not our Blade.
Yeah.
So the movie's gonna end, right? And then there's the credits, and then the end scene credits, and then I'm just making shit up here, but just go with me.
Is this another one of your
Then-
X-Men things, man?
Just let her let her get it out, man. Otherwise, we're just not gonna hear the end.
So okay, the movie storyline resolves whatever, and then Mobius just finds himself in the cave, and then you just see like the silhouette of Blade show up at the entrance of
What
the
would
cave.
that silhouette even look like? Just a guy
that
with
would
a flat
tie in-
top and a
well,
trench
no,
coat?
That would tie into everything you're talking about, like a vampire verse or whatever.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
then you know, because you can see him, and then he has a sword. It's almost like a silhouette, but you can kind of see what he's wearing as well. So it's not pure shadow. And then you could see Mobius just turn around, and he's like, "Daywalker, scene."
Yeah, because he can
Right?
He can walk in the day.
That's
without
right.
any issues.
I love Blade because that was the movie that told the studios, like the people told the studios, this is what we fucking want. We don't want any of your pansy shit over here.
Well, it didn't
Like
fuck
we
with
want
the
this type
storyline.
of like
It
movie.
stayed somewhat true. It stayed true enough to the main story plot that Blade was supposed to be. I mean, they Hollywooded it up a little bit, but not enough where it like bothered people. Like it was a legit movie and arguably the first successful Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, though, like I said, that movie was where the people were like, yeah, this is what we want. Like people went to go see that movie. Everybody saw that.
We might have gotten a Blade 3 if Marvel didn't go bankrupt.
There was a Blade 3.
Was it?
Yeah, there was a Blade 3.
With what's his name? Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I didn't watch that.
I was watching the first Blade the other day. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
was like,
the CGI
oh,
though
yeah.
is just like
Well,
come
now.
on.
it's
yeah.
just so
Yeah,
funny.
you
I
got
know. But it's still good. Like it's good and you're like, what the fuck?
The storyline's still good. Yeah. You know what's a good one that I hope that they really kind of redo this is Spawn.
They are redoing
Oh
it.
man, I love that movie.
That was a great movie.
That
Yeah.
was a great movie.
That's a DC property, right?
That is, no, it's not DC.
No?
I think it's Image or Dark Horse.
Okay.
The thing about Spawn, did you guys ever look at the comics?
Yeah, the comics
The
are dope.
artwork for
Yes.
Spawn is fucking
Image Comics.
crazy.
Yeah.
I used to collect the cards, the trading cards for
Mm-hmm.
Spawn, because the artwork was top notch. It was fucking dope.
Spawn is definitely one of those cult stories that people just love, and it's always going to be like forever cherished. It's not necessarily always in the limelight, but every once in a while it'll appear in
What do
like
you-
mainstream
That
media.
movie was dark.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
What do you guys know? Well, this will
Dark.
explain something because if you look this up on Wikipedia, Spawn belongs to the Mortal Kombat universe.
Oh,
I don't know. This is news to me, and I don't know too much about it except for the movie
right.
itself.
Right.
Um,
I know there was like also a cartoon.
yeah, a little bit.
Like
Yeah, I
maybe
remember
a
that.
season or two. Yeah.
So there's that. But shit, I mean that puts it into perspective, knowing that it's in the fictional universe of Mortal Kombat. They do all kinds of crazy shit there, and they could get as dark as they want.
That was a dark ass movie. Spawn is a good movie. It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
Like certain parts for sure. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I've watched it as a kid, and at the time I didn't really fully understand it because it was just too much for my little tiny child brain
Exactly.
to understand. But I think if I rewatched it as an adult,
And then what's his name? His character was amazing in it. The clown, like in the
John
beginning.
Leguizamo?
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Have you seen his documentary? Like a bio doc on him?
No.
no.
It's good stuff. You check it. I think it might be on HBO.
Okay.
But he talks about like the shit that nobody hears about. But he went through some hard times.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Trying to be an actor, Puerto Rican.
yeah, he talks about like just being successful and then hitting rock bottom. So that's pretty crazy. That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tight. All right. Well, I think that's all we got for today's Geeking Out. Everybody stick around for the Joint Report.
No!